Good morning. Happy Monday. How are you guys today? Good morning. Hey, Preet, good morning. I have your stuff ready. My apologies. You'll get them this morning. It was a crazy night last night. All right. Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. It's Misir here from Brampton, Ontario. And today, today, as usual, I'll be presenting to you a Monday market update live in the real estate market, in particular to the region of Peel. If you're looking at this video now or after the fact, please be sure to give a like, a comment, especially one of my goals this year. One of my goal out of a few intentional goals is to be able to help first-time home buyers with intention, and also to up my social media reach and provide valuable content that would help investors, homeowners, aspiring homeowners, upsizers, downsizers, with factual information that would help them to make an informed decision in today's real estate market. Um, Let me quickly do some housekeeping. One moment. Okay, let's see that you're hearing me well. Let's see. If you are hearing me, send a comment if you're hearing me. No, it looks like my mic's not working. Give me one moment. All right, so it's working now. So, all right, so let's see. One moment, guys. Good morning. Okay, good. Moment, guys. All right, so we're ready to get into it. Thank you for hanging on. So happy Monday to all of you. Hope you've had a good weekend. I did, and hope you've taken some time to enjoy the beautiful weather that's already in double digits, which is great. So spring is in full swing. So we're really grateful for that, and hope you've had some time to spend with family or friends, and take a little break for yourself and enjoy the little things in life. So we'll get right into today's market update. And as usual, I'd like to start with the region of Peel. And in the region of Peel, we have three cities. We've got Brampton, Mississauga, and Caledon. Now, if you'd like me to add any additional cities to the live market update, drop it in the comment section below, whether it's Etobicoke, Pickering, Ajax, or from the Durham region and things like that. Drop it in the comment section below, and I'd be more than happy to add them in my market update for you. So let's get straight into it. Now we're going to start with Brampton. Now, if you're looking at this on Facebook, you're going to be able to, if you're looking at this ad on Facebook, you're going to be able to see my screen, because I'll be sharing my screen with you. If you're looking at this on Instagram, you won't be able to see my screen with the reports. So hang tight. Okay, looks like my technical challenges is getting the best of me today. There we go. Now that's better. All right. So let's start with Brampton. So good morning. Good morning, Ramesh. I hope you're doing well. So, okay, now let's start with the city of Brampton. This stats was prepared last night for today's market update. So and it's compared with what's been presented last week. So last week on the market, as you can see, for those of you who are looking on Facebook, 952 active listing was on the market last week. We're seeing an uprise of inventory come onto the market as we hit spring, as we're already in the spring market. So 996 properties currently in the city of Brampton available for you to choose from as of today, active listings. So sold for the month. So quite a few properties, quite a bit of properties sold over the past 7 days. Last week, Monday, we had 658 properties sold. As of last night, we now have 1,018 properties that was sold in Brampton. Sold for the year so far. We're still seeing that trend. Last week, 2,536 properties were sold. And as of last night, 2,894. So quite a bit of buyers as well got into the market and was able to get a contract firmed and completed, which is always exciting. Now, average price in the city of Brampton, we're looking at just over a million, and I'll round that to 1,014,000. So that's your average price for properties right now in Brampton. Last week it was just a little bit less, and again, $2,000-$3,000. It's in and around the same, and it's got to do with the type of product that was sold. So is it a townhouse that was sold? More townhouses, semi-detached, followed by detached. Now let's do a quick breakdown of the stats of properties that are currently available for you to choose from and properties that affect the average price, the sold price on the market. So active listings, we're looking at townhouses to choose from in Brampton. We're looking at 150 active properties in Brampton to choose from. One co-op apartment, 56 condo apartments to choose from. Condo townhouses, we have 67 condo townhouses. Detached condo, one. Yes, there is such a thing as detached condos. So for those of you who have been following me and looking at the live update, I'll just do a recap. A condo is any product type can be a condo. So you can have a townhouse condo, an apartment high-rise condo, a semi-detached condo, a detached condo. And it's just that the property is attached to a condominium corporation that has a maintenance fee. In the case of a detached condo, they might take care of your lawn. They might have a pothole fee to take care of the lawn and shoveling the snow and things like that. So we've got one of those on the market, and those particularly appeal to retires, couples or individuals that are retiring for the most part, and do not want or do not have the resource, to shovel their snow. They'd like someone to do that and do their gardening and things like that. Okay, now and we have 574, is that correct? But yeah, 574 detached to choose from, so quite a bit of inventory in terms of detached to choose from. Two link properties. So link properties could be a detached, could be a townhouse, could be a semi-detached, but it's linked by the garage, right? There's not like a separate wall that's separating two properties side by side. A semi-detached, 145 to choose from in the city of Brampton. When we're looking at sales, we had 130 townhouse that was sold over the past 7 days. I'll just do the two, and 531 detached that was sold over the past 7 days. So quite a few townhouse and detached that was sold over the past 7 days. So So if you have any questions, drop it in the comment section below, and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. If you don't have a question, would love to make a comment, please go ahead and do that, and I'll share it on the screen below for you. Now, let's move on to Mississauga. So, in Mississauga, again, last week we had 821 properties active in Mississauga. This week we have 889. So, we're seeing again a climb in inventory, which is a good thing. So, a climb in inventory there. Sold for the month last week, 590, and we had a whopping number of properties that was sold in Mississauga over the past 7 days. We have 915 properties were sold over the past 7 days. So congratulations to all the buyers who were able to get a property under contract and firm up. Good job. Now, sold for the year, we're looking at last week, 2,242 properties. Sold for the month, 2,567 properties sold for the month. Let's look at Mississauga's price. So Mississauga's price is just over, I'm going to round it up. So right now it's $1,050,000 in Mississauga, your average price. And if I flip back to Brampton, average price to Brampton is $1,015,000. So we're looking at a 50,000 less in terms of your average price in Brampton compared to Mississauga. Mississauga is trending around 50,000 more in terms of the average price. Last week we were looking at the average price in Mississauga just $1,025,000. Sorry, average price in Mississauga. Let's go back, $1,025,000. Now, if you've got a question, drop it in the comment section below. If you don't have a question and you'd like to say, leave a comment, I'd greatly appreciate it, or give a thumbs up in the comment section below. Let's say good morning. I'd like to take a moment to say good morning to a few people. Preet, Elise, Dark, Sadna, good morning to all of you. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Now, let's move on to Caledon. Now, Caledon, I've seen constantly or consistently low inventory in Caledon. Last week we have 118 properties on the market last week, active listing on the market last week. This week 142. So still a climb in inventory in Caledon. Sold for the month in Caledon, 73 properties sold. That was last week. As of last night, 110 properties. Again, quite a few buyers. I'm seeing consistent rise in buyers getting their properties on contract, which is good, as well as inventory going up in each of these 3 cities in the region of Peel. And that makes me excited. That also makes me happy to know that buyers are getting into the market and they're able to get their properties under contract, which is really exciting for me and for those buyers who have been hanging around with very low inventory over a long period of time. So 110 properties active to choose from right now in Caledon. If you're looking for a property in Caledon, you've got 110 properties to choose from, and we can share the price point a little bit if you'd like. Now, sold for the year in Caledon, just under 300 properties. So very, very small. And we're sitting on March 22nd, and we've only have 300 and, just around 300 properties sold in Caledon. Let's look at the average price point. Now, Caledon is quite expensive. It almost feels like Oakville prices. Caledon is, your average price is 1.350. I'm going to round that up, 1.350. That is of last night, but last week it was looking heading towards a 1.4 million. And these average price, they've got to do with the type of product that was sold. So they might have been more townhouses that was sold this week, more semi-detaches that were sold this week compared to last week. So the price fluctuates a little bit because of that. So you have to really look at stats in details when you're making an analysis. So townhouses active, you've got 15 townhouses in Caledon to choose from, 122 detached and 4 semi-detached. What affected the sales and average sales price for last week? We had 14 townhouses sold, 1 condo apartment, 1 condo detached, 79 detached that was sold in Caledon, Link Property 1, and 15 semi-detached. So that rounds up or sums up today's market update, March 22nd, 2021. I will talk to you soon again. It's Minnie here from Brampton, Ontario. Again, my goal is to provide you with valuable, factual real estate information that would help you to make an informed decision when investing or jumping into the market for the first time, or you're an upsizer or downsizer in today's real estate market. Talk to you soon again. Bye-bye for now. As always, I'd encourage you to have an attitude of gratitude. Talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.